sun is shining on me. It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive. And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. 'Cause today is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the rain. Oh, just think about the good times and they will come back again. Without you, there's nothing for me to do. Can you feel the sunshine too coming through? It makes me feel brand new when you're here. I wish you were always here, 'cause everything's so clear. And today is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes we just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the rain. Oh, just think about the good times and they will come back again. When the sun goes down, I feel like I am waiting for another day when the clouds go away. Whoa, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the rain. Think about the good times and they will come back again. Oh, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up the day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the rain. Think about the good times and they will come back again. Can you feel the sunshine?
Oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. Hey, it's nothing like some good old show tunes. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy April Samurai. We're back once again with another stream. How's it going? Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all know how we doing. We're playing some Sonic Heroes. It's been a little minute since I played it. Probably been a couple months since I played a little Sonic Heroes. So I gotta practice a little bit. But we're gonna get some Sonic Heroes runs in today. I hope y'all doing well. Hope your night is going well. So let's get right into that. But yeah. I will be taking some song requests as we stream and whatnot. So definitely feel free to throw out some songs here and there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, as long as they're appropriate, but definitely feel free to throw some songs out there that we can play while we stream. Don't hesitate. And if you don't have anything, that's fine. I got plenty of good music to play, so you know what I'm saying? We cool. All right. In the meantime, Sonic Heroes, what can I say? personally one of my personal favorite Sonic games of all time. And you know, I'm eager to play some more. Let me just turn it down a little bit so we can play, so you can hear the music when we play. Such a good Sonic game. Yeah, no, Sonic Heroes is you know what I'm saying, I understand the complaints about the jank, but Sonic Heroes is always gonna be, you know, like my top 5 Sonic games, you know what I'm saying. And in case you were curious what my top 5 Sonic games are, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Riders, and last but not least, definitely not least, that would be Sonic 06. It would be my top 5 personal favorite Sonic games. All right, let me just turn down Sonic Heroes a little bit. Yeah, turn that down. So now I can play some music in the background. All right, here we go. Okay. So the team that I'm speedrunning is Team Rose. That is the team that I've been practicing for a while now. And all right, we're gonna have a good old time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me just see if I can scoot over a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's better. That looks better. Okay. All right, let me just get this going. And let me get the music, find a playlist, and I'm gonna let that rock. Let me see. Let me let's see here. All right. All right, here we go. Music playlist. What do I feel like listening to today? Let's do some. You know what I haven't listened to in a minute? Let's do some Kirby. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do some Kirby music. Kirby music compilation. It's compilation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know where I got compilation. It's compilation. All right. There we go. All right. Okay, Kirby music. Pop that up real quick. Let's see. All right, that's that. Let me just turn Sonic Heroes way down. All right, there we go. All right. And the Kirby, let the Kirby run. And we're getting started right now. All right, Kirby music is so good. Yeah, Kirby music is fantastic. Definitely one of my favorite franchises of all time, music-wise, for sure. All right. All right, so let's make sure that everything is working how it's supposed to be. Let's see here. All right. There we go. It's working. Good. You can see the controller stuff on the screen. All right, there we go. Okay. Put this here so I can see the chat. Okay. All right. Team Rose. And let me just turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right. That was not overpowering. Let's get it. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start off in Seaside Hill. There's a couple different strats, and I'll try to call the strats names as we go. Whichever ones that I remember. Like I said, it's been a couple months since I ran Sonic Heroes, so I'll do my best to mention some of the strats that the community has come up with. And one of my goals, if I can derust enough, I'm gonna see if I can PB and get a new time. No, that's not correct. All right, I mean, so far so good. The muscle memory is still there. which is good. It's just a little, okay. Okay, come on, Kareem, get up there. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, so far so good. No, come on, Kareem. All right, 126, a little on the slower side, but at least the muscle memory is definitely still there. So, you know, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I know we can do better though. You know what I'm saying? Once we get our movement up, we can definitely do better for sure. All right, just to warm up, exactly. Let's run through the second level real quick, which is Ocean Palace. Let's see if I remember how to break these doors real fast. Luckily in the speedrun, we don't have to waste any time getting the Chaos Emeralds. All right, let's see, do I remember what to do? A little slow. All right. So far, so good. That was better. No, okay. Ah. All right. So typically what I wanted to do was use Amy's hammer. Whenever you use Amy's hammer off of a ledge, it allows you to gain some extra distance that allows you to jump out of it, which is what I was trying to do, but I wasn't able to get it, unfortunately. That's not, okay. I already tell there's some levels that I'm like, okay, I really gotta remember, what do we do here again? But we'll definitely figure it out though. All right. I'm curious, for anybody who's played Sonic Heroes before, growing up, what was your favorite team to play? Was it Team Sonic, Team Rose, Team Chaotix, or Team Dark? Wait, why did I turn to big? All right, that was a little choppy there at the end. You know what I'm saying? A little choppy there, but at least as long as I'm starting to understand what to do, I think we'll definitely be all right for sure. All right, going on to the first boss, which is Egghawk. We're fighting against Eggman and his little bird. Darker Sonic, I love iconic ones. Understandable. That's fair. I'm pretty partial to Team Sonic myself, but Team Dark is plenty fun. I love Omega. Oh wait, that is not how we do that. Ooh, I'm getting better at it. Ooh. On average, I usually get like 18 or 19 seconds, but that was a good fight. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good fight right there. $17.86. Woo. Listen, man. Listen. We're slowly getting it back, you know what I'm saying? We're slowly getting it back. Let me see. W, thank you very much. Yeah, we're still slowly figuring out. All right, let me just put something over here 1 second. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. All right, there we go. And we're back to it. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. There we go. Let's get it going. The third level, technically, we have here is Grand Metropolis. So let's go ahead and run through that. That is not Grand Metropolis. That is Power Plant I just clicked on. Wait. Let me go back. That is not the right level. All right, here we go. This is Grand Metropolis, actually. This is the Grand Metropolis. So it starts with us running down this giant incline to go onto these platforms that allow us to run faster automatically. I'm gonna use the speed to get us extra speed here. Turn into cream here. All right, I go through that. Now, coming up is a really hard skip that if you can get it. Ah, okay, I didn't get it, but we call it gate skip, right? So what I'm gonna do is try to do a double rocket excel with cream and big to push Amy through that gate. If I do it right and I let go of the B button, Amy will pull her hammer, gain that extra horizontal distance, and I could jump out of it to keep going. But I didn't do it right, unfortunately. So I'm gonna run it back. It's a trick that I've definitely been struggling with for a bit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I'm finally coming back to practice it more now. But even in regular runs, I wasn't going for it because, like I said, I would say it's a little bit more of an advanced trick. It's definitely something you can pick up if you practice, but okay, that's not correct. So what you want it to look like is like this. Like you want it to look like that. You want to be able to go through the gate, have Amy's hammer out, because when her hammer is out, it allows you to get extra jump in the air, and then, like I said, you would just homing attack to get to the other side. Now, of course, that can be done faster. Okay, that can be done way faster, but you know, like I said, we're derusting. That's not what I wanted to be. That's not what I wanted to be, but okay. You want to take that ramp as Amy? Okay, this is slow. Let me start over one more time. But yeah, you definitely want to take that as Amy. You want to jump a little bit higher, so that it's big. It's big. Wait, what? Wait, what? If Big could do this, why can't you, Unc? What you mean? It's not that I can't do it. I just gotta practice. All right, let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So my issue was that I was holding down the B button there, so Amy turned into a ball. Amy turned into a ball when she went through the gate, and that's why I'm falling. I was talking about running. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Are you talking in the game? Ah, that's not what I wanted to happen. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right. So the alternative to this trick, if you don't get it, is to play it normally, which is like, you know what I'm saying, you would turn big, you would open this up, you would kill the enemy right here, right, and then you keep it pushing, right? Why does everyone speed a game on Japanese? Because it's faster. So in the beginning of Team Rose's story, there's a tutorial level called Seagate, right? So when you do it, you have to mash to skip the dialogue. It's a little bit faster in Japanese, but that's really about it. A lot of people run on. There's a lot of people that run on the American version or like English, You know what I'm saying? And they're just as fast because they have like really they're really good and they have really optimal movement. But like I said, I'm just running on it because it's a little bit faster to mash. It's less dialogue boxes, so it's a little easier. But let me die here so I can get more lives, and then I'll run through the full level and explain as I go. But yeah, like I said, gate skip, you don't have to do it. It's definitely worth practicing for sure. But if you're in a run, definitely just do it the normal way and keep it pushing. It does save a lot of time if you can get it, but if you can't, like I said, it's no problem. How did you like Expedition 33? Expedition 33 is fun. I'm definitely gonna play it next, probably on Tuesday. Again, it's really fun, I will say. And it's gorgeous. Like, it looks really, really good. You know what I'm saying? I love the fighting mechanics so far. I know I'm only in the beginning, really, so I haven't really touched. I only scratched the surface on what we do here, but you know, it's very fun for sure. All right, can we get through this? Ah, shit. All right. I know I'm almost done. I'm not spoiling. Hey, I appreciate it. Well, thank you for not spoiling it. But yeah, it is very fun. I definitely can't wait to get back to it for sure. There we go. There we go. So another thing, so what I was trying to do there, right, is when you turn to cream while you're running, right, you turn to big and then you turn to cream, you can do what is called a catch-up flight, where you're able to take that momentum with you and still use cream's flight ability to gain extra vertical height, not distance, extra vertical height. But I messed it up though, unfortunately. But you probably noticed that I am getting a lot of cream level ups. That's because later on in the stage, there's an enemy that we want to kill in one shot, and cream would be perfect for that. So we're gonna give her 2 level ups so that she can do it. All right. So what I'm about to do right now, it's a door clip that where if you can go fast enough and you go through the right side, you can do it on both sides, but if you go through the right side of the door, you can clip through the door if you're going fast enough while you're rolling in your ball form. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do right now. I'm gonna save a state so I can practice it again if I mess it up. But this is one of the ways you can do it. All right. Okay, so I ended up getting it, but through the left side. Like I said, you can get it through both the left and the right side. I just happened to get through the left. But I will do it again. Basically what I did is a ground excel, which is when you do Big's belly flop and turn into Amy, right? If you do Big's belly flop and turn to Amy, you can get extra instant speed immediately. So I used that, combine that with the rocket excel, which is the rolling move that we have here, and then that speed pushed me through the door if you do it at the right angle. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so sometimes you can mess up if you're not holding forward, but I wasn't holding forward there, so I'm gonna try it again. All right. Okay, that was just way off. Okay. All right. And I messed up. Okay. Door clips are not easy, but once you get a good setup that works, definitely stick with it for sure. All right. Otherwise, you would just kill this enemy, push in the 2 switches, and the door will open. Of course, that's slower, but if you're not comfortable with door clips, until you're comfortable with door clips, definitely just do it the normal way, because you don't want to lose any extra time when you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? What is this? Oh, sorry. This is, what chat is this? Oh, that's what that is. All right, let me turn that on. Let me turn it off. So I don't think we can have that on the screen. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, all right, so let me go back and run this back in. Oh my gosh. Well, this is something I need to practice, so I guess it's good that I'm practicing this. Okay. So when I do the belly flop, the ground excel, I need cream to be behind me so I can do the rocket excel through the door. So sometimes she doesn't go with you like this. This is no good. I can't get through the door. So I'm gonna try it again. And she is there, but I did not do it fast. I did not do it fast enough. Okay, I'm just messing this up. Did I forget what it's like? No, okay. I got through it that time. Okay. There we go. That's what you want to happen. You want to get through all in one go, and you know, I did not do that. All right, let me go here, hit the switch, and then I want to go. Okay. I'm definitely losing time because of my slow movement here. So, all right. And I'm going to do another ground cell, and this I am not doing this properly. Actually, typically you wanted to be Amy actually to go there, do the rocket excel and whatnot, but okay, that worked out. So this is why I wanted to have Cream have the 2 level ups, so I could do that immediately. All right, go up here. All right, going here. All right, so now we're in rail grinding, right? And there's so much to say about rail grinding. Honestly, I still haven't figured out all the secrets for rail grinding myself, but we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. All right. So 227, that's actually not that bad when I'm used to getting like a little bit over 230. You know what I'm saying? Obviously it wasn't perfect. I did a lot of stop and starts because I had to optimize my movement to show y'all how to do some of the moves. But I've seen people get way faster times than this when they get really good at playing the level. Grand Metropolis, the stage that we just did, is one of my personal favorite levels, so that when I know that I'll be good, I know that I'm good at Sonic Hero speedrunning, when I can do that level flawlessly, get through all of the clips, get through all of the skips, and do it in one full fluid shot. That's when I know that I'm starting to get better at the game. But we're gonna move on to the second stage, which is gonna be Power Plant now. Well, this is the 4th stage, Power Plant. This stage starts with a large elevator that takes like 30 seconds or so to get up. There is a special skip that we can do called elevator skip, where we can use the dash panel, the dash rings that send you up. There's a certain kind of way you could go into them with Cream that allows you to save your flight and go extra high. I'm gonna attempt to do it right now if I can, but if I can't, you would just wait out the 30 seconds and finish the level going as fast as you can. But you can definitely save those 30 seconds if you can get that consistent, get this move consistently. But I'm gonna try it right now though. All right, let me see if I can do it. I did not do it right. So typically when you go through the first dash ring, it should take you high enough so that you can kick your teammate, like do the thunder shoot to kick your teammate, and go through the dash ring at the same time, which will send you up, and it allow you to have an extra jump so you can fly, because you need to be in the jump state in order to fly. So I technically did it. I did it properly through the second dash ring to show you what it's like. And if I do it, and if I jump at the if you see this bar, Cream's little flight bar, little green bar at the right, if I jump right when the bar ends, Cream will get a little bit extra height, and I can technically use that to skip the elevator, which is why you want to do the elevator skip if you can do it consistently, right? And I did not do it. I did not do it. So unfortunately, I have to ride the elevator until we get up there. But you can always use big to go higher a little bit early, destroy the enemy, and keep it pushing through the rest of the stage. And that is what you don't want to happen. If you press Amy's hammer, right? If you press Amy's hammer and hold down the B button, you will. I want to be big there, but okay. If you hold down Amy's hammer, what will happen is Amy will do the hammer attack, and it's really, really slow, and it's really annoying. So you definitely want to be careful how much you're holding B. If you don't need to. Okay. So this is basically what the example of a not optimized run looks like. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. But like I said, we're practicing to get better, so it's no problem. This is why practice exists. All right, there we go. Gosh. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. I didn't mean to do that tornado. The tornado is slow, and I don't think we ever really do the tornado. We don't do the tornado at all throughout the entire run, because it's really slow. As you saw, Amy has to do the whole animation of her doing that, and then the tornado comes out so slow. Like it not worth it at all. So definitely be careful pressing the B button. because the B button allows you to roll, but also allows you to do your attacks. So, all right. So then moving on from that, we have the Team Sonic fight, which is one of the first fights. Every team fights 2 teams, right? So in this case, Team Rose fights Team Sonic first, and then later on in the story, they fight Team Chaotix. So this is the Team Sonic fight. There is a method to the madness, right? So you can, all right, so I'm gonna show you both things. I'm gonna save it right now, right? I'm gonna show you both things. So when you go into the fight, yo, Trell, thank you for the good luck. So when you go into the fight, right, you could fight this normally. Now, it's very much slower to fight it normally, right? You're like, okay, so I'm gonna show you right now, right? So you're basically fighting against Team Sonic, right? They can kill you, you can kill them, you can knock them off the stage, and right, and if you're fighting them normally, you can knock them off the stage, like, say, using your abilities and whatnot. But that's so much slower, so much slower. So people have figured out, right? A lot of the great people in the Sonic Heroes community have figured out that if you hold a certain kind of button combinations, you can use you can get good RNG to where Team Sonic will basically jump off the stage themselves without you having to do anything, but you have to time the button presses properly or it'll mess up the RNG, and you'll see all sorts of crazy things based on when you're holding the buttons, right? So I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now. So I'm gonna run it back. I just selected the stage, right? I'm gonna select the stage, and now I'm gonna press the buttons, and then I'm going to let you know what I did after. Right? All right, so let me see if I can remember what to do. Like I said, I haven't played Sonic Heroes in months. Let me see if I remember how to do it. All right, so okay, so I got the fast win, right? So I'm gonna explain what I did, right? So when I loaded into the fight, when I loaded into the Team Sonic fight, what I did was wait till the timer on the top left went to about 4 seconds, and then I held both of the triggers on my controller, and I held down on the analog. So I held the triggers and held down on the analog, and then as soon as the fight started, I only did one input, which was jump. I jumped once. I just tapped jump and jumped over the boxes, which allowed me to jump off the stage. But if you hold down the A button, Amy will hover, so I didn't die, right? Otherwise I would have died if I was anybody else. But that and doing that button combination, if you get good RNG, Team Sonic will simply jump off the stage. And if I'm not correct, I don't know if it's always 7 seconds and 7.98 seconds, but if you do it right, you can get a fast team. You can get a fast team win in about 7 seconds, and you can keep it pushing if you do it right every single time. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen things happen. So exactly. They jumped off the stage on their own. You know what I'm saying? They committed on their own. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna show you something real funny. You know what? I'm gonna show it to you right now. Now, Team Chaotix, right? Team Chaotix works a little different. It's the second team that you fight later on in the story. A funny thing that happens with Team Chaotix, right? I'm playing on the GameCube version. This is the GameCube version of Sonic Heroes, if you hadn't noticed already. And I love to show everybody this that may not be familiar with Sonic Heroes speedrunning. So Team Chaotix, if you start the Team Chaotix fight, right? Because there's a little video, there's a cutscene before it. You press start, skip the cutscene. If you don't press anything when the fight starts, the game will win itself. Now I'm gonna show you what that looks like right now. I'm gonna show you what that looks like if you messed it up, and I'm showing you what it looks like, what it's supposed to look like. All right, so I'm gonna load into the fight right now, and then they're going to take themselves out. So I'm gonna start with pressing nothing. Like I said, I'm gonna show you my hands. I'm gonna show you my controller. I'm not pressing nothing, and then I'm gonna win. All right, here we go. All right, so let me go to Team Rose, and then I'm gonna save it right now, save the state, and then I reload it back when I need to reload it. All right, so this is me starting level. I only started it. I'm not pressing anything. I'm showing you the controller on the camera. I'm not pressing anything. If I did this correctly and didn't press any buttons to mess up the RNG, I will win. Watch. It's just that simple, everybody. It's just that simple. So that's basically free time. If you don't mess up that fight, that's free time. You know what I'm saying? For the fight. Now I'm sure, if I'm not correct, I'm pretty sure they've come up with new strategies and everything since then that you can win the fight faster. But for my skill level right now, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna get the free 10 seconds. The free 10 seconds right now for now, and then later on when I get better and I want to shave off more time, I'll start looking into the other strats. But I promise you, you can do this right now. That was no cheats. That was no mods. Just load up the Team Chaotix fight as Team Rose, and don't press anything as it loads in. You will win every time. I promise you. If something different happened, that might be because you hit a button that you shouldn't hit. But I promise you, it happens every time, and that's so funny. It's always something to look forward to, because you can like stretch your arms and everything while it's happening, and it's fun. But we're gonna go back to running the levels real quick. All right. So we had just finished the Team Sonic fight. Now we're gonna move on to Casino Park, which is the first of 2 pinball levels. I know a lot of people don't like the pinball physics of Sonic Heroes, and there's a good reason. Like I said, it's a little jank sometimes, but we're gonna load into it right now. All right. Oh, man. Here we go. Casino Park. Ah, my gosh. So what I wanted to do was get to this button right here, and okay, I'm gonna go back to. Oh, sure, yeah, that's cool. Do your thing, friend. Appreciate it. I did not do this correctly. Okay. Yo, have a good one, Link. Yeah, thank you. Tell Zelda that I said what's up. All right. What you're supposed to do right here is break the glass as big, and then turn into cream to go through and go as far as you can down before you turn into a pinball. And then you want to use that to skip that little blocking section, which will slow you down. And then you bounce here, and then you fly up with your teammates, kick them down. You go down, you go down the little slide, come up here. All right. Now, one thing you can do is, if you can get it, you can hit this little bumper that'll bump you up to the further part of the stage. But if you do it right, you can beat cream. You can use big, right? And then, if I'm not correct, I believe you do a belly flop low enough that you switch to cream in the air, and then you can use cream to fly over some of the section and skip a lot of it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like normally, right? I'm gonna save it right here. So if you do it normally, you would just go up here, it'll be slow. You go around the roulette table and everything, and that's what's intended, right? It's a little slow though. So what you can do though, if you belly flop low and switch to cream, right? I didn't do it right. But if you belly flop low and switch to cream, you can turn into cream in the air, which I did not do right. You'll know you did it correctly, because you'll be in flight formation, and you'll have Big and Amy and Big will be below cream, and you can fly when you get closer to the table. But I'm gonna see if I can do it right now. Oh my gosh, did I forget how to do this? Okay, here we go. This is what it looks like when you do it. So you turn into cream, and I watch you in the shower. It's so fun. Okay, well, be careful. So this is what it looks like, right? You're now cream in the air. You switch from big to cream, and now when you're cream, I'm gonna save it again. When you're cream, you can fly over this and go straight to the end, right here, straight to the end. So there's gonna be that little. You see the roulette table, and then you see a little opening. That is where we're going. We're gonna skip that whole rolling section and go straight for the ending here. And I didn't do it right. But that is what would happen, right? There is a possibility you could fall, but you want to fly up a little bit to be on the table, right? So you want to be up on the table, go forward, and okay. All right, so that's what you want to happen. You want to do a little bit cleaner than I did, though. All right, so you go up here, right? And then you go off the ramp, and then your teammates come back. Now, there's another trick here that I'm not that good at, but I will try to explain it. All right, so I'm gonna do the inputs, and then I'm gonna try to take it slow to explain what I'm doing, if I can do it right. Because like I said, this trick is still hard even for me, and I'm not that good at that trick just yet. Would you rather manually put what? Would you rather manually put in 10K bristles into a toothbrush for 1 year, or be a mall Santa every year? 10K bristles sounds like a lot. So I mean, Christmas is only 1 day, so I think I'd rather do that for 1 day. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, then again, December's a whole month. But you said putting bristles putting 10K bristles into a toothbrush for an entire year. I mean, how many bristles are we talking a day here? You know what I'm saying? Because if it's not that, if it's only a few bristles a day, for, you know, depending on how many, you know what I'm saying? I can see myself putting the bristles in there, but in this hypothetical, 10K per day? Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a mall Santa. I'm sorry. I'll be a mall Santa. It's only 31 days in December. You know what I'm saying? I will be a mall Santa. 10K bristles per day is crazy. That requires so many, but you gotta be a mall Santa for life? Oh, it says every year, every December. Okay, well, there's 12 months in a year. So that's 11 months every year that I'm not a Santa Claus. So it's like, you know, I'll put up with that rather than, you know, putting 10K bristles into a toothbrush for 1 year though. That's every day for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? That's grueling. Versus like only being a mall Santa, like, you know what I'm saying? I just work normal mall hours for a month. You know what I'm saying? That's a regular job every year. You know what I'm saying? I love your answer. I think no problem. I mean, you gotta be some sort of, and like I said, this is no disrespect, but you gotta be some sort of psychopath to 10K bristles a day. Do you know how small one toothbrush bristle is? You gotta have you have to have a magnifying glass, a microscope, and not a microscope, it's not that small, but like you need to have like a magnifying glass, some special goggles, tweezers. That's crazy. And yo, can you imagine if you dropped it and it was incomplete? Oh my gosh. We're talking about, I can't even fathom that. That would make me so, I gotta have nimble fingers. Yeah, that'll piss me off, right? That'll piss me straight off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Oh man, that sounds awful. That sounds awful. That's torture. But all right, let's keep it pushing. All right. So this trick I was telling you, it does. Yeah. All right. So this trick I'm telling you about, right? So let me save it real quick. All right. So what you want to do? Have a good night, yo. You have a good night too. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate it. All right. So what you want to do for this trick, right? As it was explained to me, right? So you want to fly over here to the edge of the screen, and then you want to, as you're falling, you want to kick Amy and Big off into the distance, because when you turn into a ball, when one person on the team gets in the main person, when whichever character you have as the lead steps on the pinball table, every single person on the team gets pinball physics. So when you kick Big and Amy off into the distance and then you land onto the pinball table, Amy and Big will keep going in the direction you kicked them. So it's possible with clever maneuvering to kick Amy or Big, but mostly Amy, into the goal ring, which is off into the distance. That's a strat that a lot of veteran Sonic Heroes runners can do, and I can only get it sometimes. It's hard. It's a hard trick. You gotta, you know, especially lining yourself up here. But there's a tutorial if you're ever interested in that. But there's a tutorial on YouTube for a lot of the strats, and you know, I'm pretty sure they're working on like an updated one later on down the line. But there is a basic tutorial that allows you to get through all of these levels and from start to finish and whatnot, you know, as quickly as possible. But like I said, if I could do it right, I want to kick Amy and Big off into the distance, and then I want to touch the pinball table while they're in the air, so I can kick them straight to the end if I can do it. But if not, I want to kick them as far as I can to skip a good portion of the, because we're at the end of the stage technically, because Team Rose has shorter stages because they're more of like easier mode. But all right, so let me see if I can do it right. So you want to kick, okay, I did not do it right, but let me load back up again, right? You want to, oh shoot, all right, let me see if I can do this right. All right, so I'm gonna jump, and then you want to fly over here, kick them. Okay, I didn't do it right, but you see I kicked Amy and then I touched the pinball table. Amy's gonna fly right now. Now it's very possible to overshoot or undershoot and die, of course, when you switch to Amy. So what you want to do is let Amy run, like you want to let Amy fly for a little bit and then switch to Amy, which will bring the camera all the way over to where Amy is. If you do it right, you can win the stage if you aim it correctly. But we're gonna see where Amy went with my kick. I didn't do it very well, but we're gonna see where Amy ended up going, and then let's see. All right, so now we're gonna land by Amy. Unfortunately, I didn't shoot her properly, so she's gonna die. So we're all dead. So I'm gonna load the save again, and then I'm gonna try again. All right, so let's try this again. All right. Okay, so See, as you see, I switched to Amy, and I might hit it. Okay, I did hit the last table as the gold ring, so then I'm going to the gold ring and win. But that's what you want to do. But you want to do it as fast as possible. Get to that part of the stage and then knock out that kick and then go to the end as fast as possible. You can definitely do it faster than a minute. A lot of my fellow peers can do it way faster than a minute. But that is typically what you want to do. It saves you some time and it allows you to keep it pushing. It's a hard trick, so I definitely recommend practicing that for sure. Otherwise, you would just play the stage normally. Play the rest of the stage normally after doing all the stuff I talked about in the beginning. All right, so moving from Casino Park, we're gonna move to Bingo Highway, which is, I would say, this is the most pinball you're gonna be playing in the entire game with every team. This is the most pinball you'll be playing. The pinball physics are trash. You know, we all know that. We know that. But if you maneuver it properly, it won't even matter. All right, so we're gonna start off. We're gonna be rolling down, right? I'm gonna switch to cream. Well, I'm gonna start over again. And I'm gonna switch to cream, right? As soon as I can, because there's a few things that we can do, right? Ah, wow, okay. I wanted Amy and Cream to be together when I went, but it's fine. No. Okay. I definitely fumbled the beginning of that stage, and that was much slower than what you're supposed to do. Okay. But we're gonna keep going. Like I said, I'm a little rusty, so we're gonna use Cream to fly over here. I'm gonna fly up. Cream is gonna get the level up for the same reason that Cream got the level up in Grand Metropolis. It's just there's gonna be an enemy that we gotta kill, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Where's Cream? Okay. Well, they're there. She's there. All right, we're gonna keep it pushing, but we definitely want Cream to be on this board to save time. But I didn't do it right. Okay. Like I said, there's practice that comes from maneuvering the pinball board and hitting it properly to get through this faster. But you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. No. What? Okay. That's not what you want to happen. This is definitely slower, by the way. I just want to point that out. This is what I'm doing is definitely slower. But okay. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right, this is why we wanted Cream to have the 2 level ups, so we can kill these enemies in one go. There we go. Now we can keep pushing. Now we have another door clip coming up, so if I can do it right, I can clip through this door. All right, let's see if we can do it right. No, okay. I wasn't able to do it, so I have to, unfortunately, use my Team Blast, my special, to kill all of these enemies. And then hit the switch and then keep it pushing. All right, there we go. All right. Now there's a strat that you can do at the end called Joker strat that is definitely tough. No, I died. No, I died, unfortunately. All right. So that's not what you want to happen, because if you die, you're gonna lose a lot of time. But you know what I'm saying, it is what it happens sometimes. You know what I'm saying. So don't trip. Just keep playing. Especially if you're a newer runner, just keep it pushing and try to learn from your mistakes as you go. You know what I'm saying? Like you would do anything. That's how you get better at anything. So it's no biggie. It's no biggie. Remember, you're only racing against yourself to get better than you were. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep practicing and you'll definitely get there. But give me 1 second and we'll continue. All right. All right, let's keep pushing. All right. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go. All right, let me keep going. Let me. Do I have a save state? No, let me restart. All right. All right, so we're gonna restart that because I messed up, unfortunately. All right. Now you can clip through this door right here, but unfortunately I'm not very good at it, so I'm gonna run through it. After using Cream Special, which is calling her Chow Cheese. Oh my gosh. I gotta get better at that right there. All right, I'm gonna fly up here. All right, let's keep pushing. All right. Shoot. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we have all my teammates now, so now we can continue going. I'm gonna use Big to save some time. All right, now we're gonna give the second level up to Cream, like we did there. That's not who I wanted to be. All right, I need to be Cream so that when I bounce up on the springs, I can use Cream's Thunder Shoot attack as a fly character to destroy the enemies. Because she has 2 level up, so she's stronger now. All right, so we're gonna fly up and we're gonna hit these enemies right here. Well, you want to do it as you're going up because it saves time, but unfortunately I did not do it very well. All right, now I'm gonna try to do the door clip again. And I did not do it right, so I'm gonna use my Team Blast to destroy all the enemies. And then I'm gonna go and break the glass and go down. All right, now I'm gonna try to do the strat again, where if you roll off the stage, you can save some time on the pinball table, but it's not easy at all. Let me see if I can do it. Oh gosh! Oh Lord! I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna die because I fell off too early. Yeah, unfortunately I fell off too early, so I'm gonna try it again. No, okay, that was my last life. Never mind. That's typically what you would want to do to finish that part of the stage, but that was the end of the stage after that. All right, so let's move on to the fight. The boss for the casino stages, which is Robot Carnival. Let me see if I remember how to fight all the waves real quick. All right, we grab this. Okay, hold up. Yo, Tamara, what's good? How's it going? Sis, what's up? What's up? All right, let's see if we can get this. All right, there we go. Turn to Big. All right, do our Team Blast. Whenever Team Rose does their Team Blast, every single character gets a level up. So then we're gonna use Big's lore here to destroy all the enemies. Ah, shoot. All right, there we go. This is not typically how you want to do it, but because I kind of messed up a little bit, so I unfortunately got to destroy him that way. All right, turn to Cream again, and then we're gonna go to destroy these enemies that come up. And then, if I'm not correct, I believe this is. Oh yeah, no. We use Cream again here. All right, so now as Big, we're gonna press Big twice, and then he's gonna use his lore, and he's gonna destroy all the enemies here. And then we're gonna do it again, one more time. All right, and that's the end of the stage. Typically, you want to do that faster, more optimized to save more time, but we beat this fight. Now we're gonna move on to the next stage. How you doing, Tamara? By the way, how are you doing? Just vibing out on some Sonic Heroes. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. All right, and then we're gonna do some full runs. I got a few more stages left to practice, and then we're gonna start doing runs. All right, let's see. Now we're moving on to the rail stages. The rail stages where balancing is key. Balancing on the rails is very important because when you're balanced, you go faster. So you got to learn how to balance on all the rails with all the turns and everything. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, let me try this again. I missed that dash pad. I need the dash pad to get extra speed. and so I can get through here faster. But unfortunately, I keep missing it. But it's fine. It's fine. Ah, shoot, I'm dead. Yo, David, how's it going? What's up? What's up? What's up? Just playing some Sonic Heroes. Ah! Just trying to practice some speedrun strats. Okay, all right, there we go. Typically, you want to do it much, much cleaner than that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm a little rusty, you know what I'm saying? It's been a little bit. Come over here. All right, come on. All right. So there's a couple of strats you can do here, right? When this part is coming up, you can. I'm gonna show you both of the strats that you can do. Coming down this rail right here, as you see, if you look to your right, there's gonna be a little loop of rails that you can ride on. There's two things you can do. I'm gonna show you both of them. I'm gonna save the state. I'm gonna show you both of them. The first one, the easier to safer strat, is to use Cream to jump off and fly over, and not fly, but just use Cream's floatiness as the fly character to fly over to this rail over here and continue on. Right, you can continue. Okay, well I messed it up, but you would continue on and keep going. Now the harder strat is to use Big to fly. So you would jump. So as soon as you hit the curve here, the curve that's coming up, you would use Big to fly. To hover with the momentum and fly over. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. All right, so yeah, you use Big to fly, use the momentum to fly over here and skip the entire section already. So we actually ended up being able to do it. So that's actually great. I was surprised I was able to get that. All right, you come around here. There's another strat you can do up there, but I'm too advanced for me. All right, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna use the Rocket Excel to go ahead and roll up the platform, and then we're going to just hammer extend over here. All right, we're going to get the checkpoint. You always want to get the checkpoint because you never know if even the most confident people can still die and make mistakes. So you want to get the checkpoint so that you don't have to lose too much time, right? You have to start the stage from the beginning. So definitely get the checkpoint if you can. All right, let's keep pushing. As we go through this, we're heading to the end of the stage right now. What you just want to do is make sure you're hitting these little boost pads and everything. And then you want to switch over to Amy, go into this yellow rail right here, because this rail's gonna take you to the end of the stage. All right, turn to Cream, fall down. We're gonna fall down here, land on one of the rails, hopefully. Okay, we didn't. And then we're gonna go to the end of the stage right here. There we go. And we made it to the end of the rail stage. That was Rail Canyon. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna move on to the second rail stage, which is going to be Bullet Station. Excuse me. All right, Bullet Station here. Like I said, we only have a few more stages to practice, and then we're gonna start doing full-blown runs. They're gonna be rusty, but we're gonna start using all of the tricks that we learned on each individual level to get through this as fast as we can, and hopefully get a better score than 38:57, which is our last personal best. Ah, shoot. Okay. That's definitely something you don't want to happen. You do not want to get grabbed by that enemy because it'll grab your teammate. You have to use another teammate to beat him. And if all your teammates get grabbed, then you lose a life, unfortunately. Okay, we didn't want to fall down here, but, you know, it happens. All right, use that over here. Go up there. Okay. All right, go there. All right, jump in here. All right. I still haven't perfected optimized movement just yet, especially more so now that I haven't been practicing. But, you know what I'm saying? The better you get, the more time you can save, you know, without any wasted movements or whatever have you. Okay. It definitely should have been big there, but... All right. This is definitely slower, but we're getting to the end of the stage here. Okay, there we go. And now we're done with Bullet Station. That is done. All right, moving on to the next stage here. All right, now we're gonna move on to the boss battle, which is that is not the right team. That is not the right team. All right, we're gonna move on to the boss battle against the Egg Albatross, which is the boss for the rail stages. It is a giant. If you know what Albatross is in real life, a giant bird with a huge wingspan. And Eggman created his own robotic version. Technically, you see the huge wingspan there. They call it the Egg Albatross. That's not what we have to do. Let me start over real quick. Let me save it. There we go. That's not what I want to do either, but along the same lines. All right, we go destroy that. All right, and now we're gonna destroy the last part. There we go. I think that was like 27 seconds or so. Definitely not the fastest that you can destroy that, but pretty good. Pretty good though. For being rusty, pretty good. I think that's like what, 27 something? Yeah, 27:34. Definitely a decent score for a decent time for you know, it being a while. All right, so I still remember how to do that. So we're gonna skip and keep pushing it, and move on to the next stage, which is Frog Forest. One of our first. That is not the stage, no. Frog Forest, our first grassy level here, where we have green frogs that can cause rainstorms. That is one of the gimmicks for this stage. We're gonna glide over here. Okay. You definitely don't want to be You definitely don't want to be bumbling with that. What I was just doing. You just want to be able to get through that, land on the. Okay, I went too fast there. I didn't have time to jump off. Okay, and I did it again. You go really fast here, so you can pause. You can pause buffer it in order to make it easier for you to get through there. But I did not do that, unfortunately. All right, there we go. All right, go here. And go here. All right, go there. All right, go there, bounce. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, let's go bounce, and then go over here. All right. No, I got clipped. So typically what you want to happen is use the ground excel to send Amy off of the end. Okay, I'll show you. You want to use the ground excel to send Amy off of the edge with her hammer so you can get the extra jump here, and I messed it up. So I'm gonna show you what you want to do. So use big, right? Send Amy off the stage. Use her hammer extend to get a little horizontal distance, and then homing attack over to the vine, and then finish the stage. Oh shoot. You definitely don't want to do what I just did though. That was a time waster right there. You definitely don't want to do that. Excuse me. right, and grab that. Stay into that. Alrighty, let's keep it pushing. Let me change the music a little bit. Hold up. Let me change the music. All right, let me see. I'll go over here. Let's go to some. Let's go to some Sonic music real quick. Sonic music compilation. Excuse me. All right. There we go. All right, let's keep pushing now. Here we go. That was Frog Forest. Now we're moving on to the second frog level, which is going to be Lost Jungle. I'm only by my own feeling. All right. All right. Come on, come on, no. All right, I need to try this again. Okay, I didn't do that right. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. We hit that. Okay. All right, switch over to Cream. And then switch on Amy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yo, Kira, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going? Girlie for myself. Oh no! Oh my gosh. That is not what you want to happen. Tis right, I got to find the answer. I do, there's no way I will ever give up. Place all your best on the one you think is right. Working? Oh, okay. Well, hopefully work goes smoothly for you, goes quickly for you. All right, so now let's move on to the second to last stages we have here. Planning an album for next year? Oh, the world needs the Kira album for sure. I can't wait to hear what you cook up. Hopefully one day I can finally get it together and make my album too. It's that short little EP, you know what I'm saying? Never give up the fight. Because the voice inside me says go, I will always keep on running. Gonna get into the very top. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. All right, and we're getting to the end of the stage. All right, there we go. There we go. Gonna make two. Gonna make a Sonic remix one, then an instrumental one. Fire. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, we got to the end of that stage. We used the door clip in the beginning and then a slope jump in order to get higher and finish the stage about 43 seconds. Definitely, if my movement was more optimized, we definitely could have done it faster. That's for sure. Definitely could have done it faster. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right. Moving into Mystic Mansion here. This is one of my personal favorite stages right here. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, let me start that over real quick. All right, that was better. That was better. All right. All right, turn to aiming and go in there. All right, keep pushing. Only recently learned that the person who made the Rouge stage in Rouge stage music made. Oh, really? Oh, nice, nice. That's interesting. Cool. Rouge stages are some of my favorite stages in Sonic Adventure 2. So that's pretty cool. Ah, shit. Okay. All right. That could have gone better. That could have gone better. But we did do it. We did get the speed run, but we could have definitely done better. Yo, Slayin, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alrighty. So we're almost done with the practice part, and now we're about to get into the runs. All right. So now we're gonna fight our second. We're gonna fight our second to last boss here, which is gonna be the Robot Storm, which is gonna require a special trick called TBGs, Team Blast Glitches, where if we turn into Cream, the flight formation, the totem, and then we hold down B and one of the switching buttons, we can. Have you ever played Super Mario Odyssey? I have played Super Mario Odyssey, but I'm definitely open to playing it again for sure. Okay, we are not doing this properly. Yeah, I can definitely play Odyssey again sometime. Sure. All right, there we go. I'm about to get off in like 10 minutes. Nice. Okay, that's what's up. All right, there we go. Let me go down here. All right, and then we're gonna look up because the enemy's gonna come down, and as soon as they appear, we're gonna do a Team Blast, and that they're still falling while the Team Blast is going, and then they're dying. All right, then we're gonna get turned into big, and we're gonna look up again, and then we're going to go ahead and use our abilities to destroy this enemy really fast, and boom, we're done, just like that. 50 seconds. 50 seconds almost flat. Of course, like I said, if I did it more optimized, we could have did it faster, but you know what I'm saying, 50 is definitely solid for sure. From what I remember anyways. All right, so now we're going to go into let me see. We're going to go into the second to last level. Well, the first of the second to last levels, which is Egg Fleet here. We're basically on Eggman's flying armada and we're running around destroying things. This is a very technical level. I haven't even mastered it yet myself, but this level looks really good when you do it well. Shoot. This is definitely not how you want to do this part. That was definitely slower, but what is happening? Oh no! Oh my gosh! I jumped off. Okay, we're gonna fall. Okay, that's simply not what you don't. You do not want to overshoot it. You want to jump over so you can go over the rainbow rings. But I did not do that well at all. All right, hold that down. Go ahead, swarming attack. Okay. Oh, I didn't get enough distance. All right. Wait, no! This is actually the song that plays on this level. Funny enough, this is the Egg Fleet song. Ah! Oh, okay. I lived. Oh my gosh. No! Okay. All right. That was incorrect. That was very much incorrect. That was hilarious. I like how I saved myself, and then I still messed it up after that. That's hilarious. All right, let's keep pushing. Alright. This is on GameCube. This is on GameCube. Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright, hold the tag. Oh, okay, I actually lived. Okay, thank the Lord. Alright. What's your favorite game to speedrun? Probably this. Yeah, probably this. Ah, shit. Oh my gosh! No! All right, I died. Okay. I have to practice my big to cream ground excels. All right, and now we're at the end of the stage now. All right, that was the first of the last two stages. Now we have the final stage, which is Final Fortress. Funny enough, Final Fortress. All right, all right, and then the last boss, Egg Emperor. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh, that's gonna be a fun one. Oh, I went straight to Egg Emperor. Wait, no. Oh, that's not the level I meant to do. I meant to go here, which is Final Fortress right here. Okay. How many hours does it take to get this good at the game? Honestly, it took me a couple months to get pretty decent. So I'll take a couple months if you practice regularly. You know, you can always practice a little at a time. Okay. A good way to practice is to do it level by level and practice the strats to beat each level and then put it all together. That's not what I'm supposed to do. But there is a tutorial if you're interested in playing it. There's a tutorial for this. That's what I followed when I first started. And then eventually I started practicing the strats as I was watching fellow Sonic Heroes speedrunners. I started learning more of the strats to ask them questions and whatnot. But if you have any questions, you can definitely ask me. I can, there's a whole Discord of people that are very knowledgeable about this game. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're definitely interested in getting into it, I definitely recommend it. Ah! Can I still make it? Can I still make it? Okay, I can still make it. Okay. Alright, am I gonna die? No, we're good. Alright. Typically, you don't want anything that just happened to me just now. You don't want to do any of that. Ah. Okay. Alrighty. No, come on. Oh my gosh. No, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm forgetting about the ancient texts about how to beat this stage. I'm so rusty. All right, let me save it right here. All right, here we go. We did a good switch without having to worry. Oh gosh, I almost died. All right, there we go. And that is the end of Final Fortress. I definitely could have did that better. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely because we died that we lost a lot of time. But, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, by the time I put it all together, we should be fine. But we'll see. We shall see. We're about to do full game runs right now. So definitely check the timer out and check the live split. We're about to have a fun time. All right. Here we go. The final boss. Well, the final boss, but not the final boss. All right, here we go. What are your thoughts on Expedition 33? From what I've heard, it's a really good game. So I definitely don't have a problem winning Game of the Year. A lot of people really liked it, and so far I have played a bit of it. I definitely see why people like it. It's gorgeous and it plays very well. So, I don't really have a problem with it winning Game of the Year. Honestly, any of the games could have won Game of the Year for sure, except maybe Donkey Kong. It was a good. Donkey Kong was good, but I don't think it was game of the week. I don't think it was game of the year material, but you know what I'm saying, it was good. Of course, Silk Song was there. Kingdom Come Deliverance could have won. You know what I'm saying, or Death Stranding 2 could have won. You know what I'm saying, but I don't mind that it won the categories that it won. You know what I'm saying, a good game should be able to sweep. So you know what I'm saying, and in the past, other good games have swept. So not a big deal to me. All right, this is the final boss. I never heard of it till the game of the year. Yeah, well, you know, it definitely was talked about a lot. You know, some people may have missed it. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But I would definitely say check it out. I would definitely say check it out, for sure, if you want. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, there we go. There we go. Let me practice that one more time. There we go. There we go. All right. We'll try one more time. All right. Let's do some runs. Here we go. Here we go. We're about to do a run now. Into the meat and darkness, but knowing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. We're doing our first run. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, that was a little bit time waster. All right. There we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, man. What is tickling my ears? This is Villanova from Sonic Rush. Villanova from Sonic Rush. Such a good song, such a good song. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi. No, I don't. I've heard him before, but I don't listen to Playboy Cardi actively. No. That, okay. All right, that wasn't too bad. It could have been better, but you know what I'm saying. It's fine. Oh, man. Step by step. Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Ah, shoot. That's gonna slow me down a little bit, but it's fine. I'm definitely losing a little bit of time for that. Have you ever played these Pokemon games, Diamond and Pearl, Heart Gold? Of course I have. I definitely have played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and yeah, I mean I played almost all the Pokemon games up until up until like generation 6. Oh gosh. Gosh, that was terrible right there. All right, let's keep pushing though. No! Would you recommend playing the Pokemon games? Yes, yes, I would. All right, we're gonna start that one over. We're gonna start that one over. All right, we're not gonna talk about that one right there. Yes, I definitely would recommend the Pokemon games. Yes, my personal favorites are probably gonna be Black 2, White 2, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald are pretty good. I also like Pokemon Crystals, pretty good as well. All right, let's start that run over real quick. Hopefully we can do better. All right. Let's try that again. All right, I remember those when I started to play them. Yeah, they're pretty good. Excuse me. All right, all right, all right. Wow. All right, there we go. Good night. Thank you for your time. Hey, have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Stop by anytime. Oh, was that are we saving any time there? No, we're not. Oh, I mean, not necessarily. Let's see if we can set time on this next level. Big the Cat VA. Hey there, Sonic. I want to find Froggy and go fishing. Oh, why did I turn into cream? What the fuck am I doing? That was not the move right there. That slowed me down a little bit. I should not have done that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my god, it's just too funny for that. All right. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, are we saving any time? Ba, ba, ba. Yes. Yes, sir. We schmoving. All right, there we go. This is a long song. Wow, okay. That's not what I was trying to do, but okay, that's fine. All right, there we go, there we go. Did we save any time? We did. Let's go. We saved time, everybody. All right, let's keep pushing. Time for the first boss fight. Alright. A little bit slower than what I'm used to, but it's fine. Let's keep it pushing. Alright. We lost a little bit of time there. We gained a little bit of time. But let's keep it pushing, y'all. Let's keep pushing, chat. Oh. Can we get game skip first time? Ah, shoot. All right. We weren't able to get it that time, but I'll keep practicing though. We'll get it someday. Whoa, 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 huh? Hello? Okay. That was weird. Ah, shit. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have that little buff there to kill the enemy fast. All right, we lost some time, but let's keep it pushing though. Maybe there'll be some time for us to save later on down the line. Oh, this is Power Plant. I'm sorry. That was Grand Metropolis. I don't know why I was thinking that was the Team Sonic fight next. All right, let's see. Can I get elevator skip? I cannot. Of course not. All right. All right. Let's see if we can get through this better. This sounds like an anime song. All right, there we go. I don't know if that saved me any time, but let's keep it pushing. All right, we brought back a little bit of time. There we go. All right, we still got it. We still got it, baby. We still remember how to do the trick. What song is this? This is Fiery Passion Sonic Runners. Okay. All right, here we go. Ah, shoot. All right, okay, it still worked. It was a little slower, but it still worked out. Yeah. All right. Oh, shoot. I need to go in the lower part. It's fine though. Yes! Yes! We hit it! We hit the strat I was telling y'all about earlier. I sent Amy off into the distance and we hit it. Let's go. But how will I know when I get there? And how will I know when to leave? We've all gotta start from somewhere. It's right there for me. These were never ending. It's always been my reach. Possibility. I see it now. And now I feel so free. All right. I see it. No, 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 no. I can go. It's to the top, I know you'll see it. Oh no, no. Wake me up when I get there. It feels like we're lost in a dream. Oh, when my heart is mine, when he sees. Alright. It's always in my reach. Alright. No, I'm losing time. Alright. Can we do this the first time? I lost a little bit of time there with non-optimized movement, but we'll bring it back. All right, here we go. Can I do the strat properly? I'm not surprised. I definitely pummeled that. All right, let's bring it home. I see it. And now it's all within my reach. All right. I see it now. It's always been inside of me. I see it, and now it's all within my reach. Honestly, if we could tie our PB or get a PB, that would be great. Because it's been months since I last played Sonic Heroes, so, you know what I'm saying? I'll be surprised if we could even get close to that. We'll see. Oh yeah. All right. All right. All right, come on. No, come on. Oh my gosh. I wasted unnecessary time right there. My lord. All right, let's keep it going though. Ah, shoot. Oh my gosh, bro. No! Oh yeah. Oh, I was not supposed to do that. I was not supposed to do that. All right, let's keep it pushing. All right, that was terrible, but let's keep it pushing. I want to at least see one run through the end. Oh my God. Yo, that was perfect. That was on beat. This is definitely my rush showing through for sure. Hey, Scap. All right, here we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, Q. Facts. Oh fuck. Ah. Oh man. I have to go back and listen to some more Kira Sonic CD music for sure. That was terrible. 36 seconds. Ugh. I'm throwing up. My lord. But at least once we get a few runs out, you know what I'm saying, we'll get out of our system. Because right now we're only 7 seconds slower than before. So Bum, 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 oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the frog saved me. Oh my gosh, the frog saved me, bruh. My lord. That was nuts. I don't think I ever had that happen before. That's not correct. That's not correct. Oh my gosh. I'm just losing so much time. I'm oozing so much juicy time. To me, I'm kind of realizing how kind of random this bad future sampling is. Oh yeah? What you mean? So like they were just using the samples that they had at random? Oh my gosh. No, Cream, please. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. What is happening? Ah! Cream. Okay. Am I stuck on the wall? Can I get off of the wall? I think I might be cooked, chat. I think I might be cooked. I can't do anything. All right, I'm just gonna restart. That was awful. All right. We're not gonna talk about that, chat. Come on, please. No! All right, come on, go over here. Come on. Okay, all right. We saved it. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. This run is not good. My lord. Oh, Cream got grabbed? Oh my lord. No, oh my god, I'm just doing anything now. Oh. GG's. You know what? All right, I'm gonna have to practice a little more, but next time we do more speed runs, we'll definitely come back and we'll definitely come back and try to fix that up. But I'm gonna call it for today and then try to calibrate what that was. That was awful. But I'm gonna try to calibrate and come back, and then I'll see y'all on Sunday. But we'll see y'all on Sunday with more Tears of the Kingdom. But with that being said, y'all have a wonderful night. I'll catch y'all next time on the flip side. This is your boy April Samurai, and this is Samurai out. Peace.